short video today to kick off planting in January. I love planting, not mad keen actually on sowing seeds, but I love growing seedlings, I love planting, I love harvesting, and so it's just a real treat for me to get down to the allotment on 2nd of January and plant my first lettuces and tatsoi. The seedlings are really nice. These are the tatsoi, and I think these are 3 weeks old, and these are going to go in place of some old field beans that got killed by the frost. I always like to have spares ready to go just in case of any losses like that. And then these are the lettuces. These are just slightly more than 3 weeks old, and again they've been started under grow lights, and again they're just looking really lovely. And again, they're just replacing just a few lettuces that just got nipped by the frost. They don't look very healthy now, so I'm just going to get these in their place. So I'll show you where I'm planting them, what I'm planting, and then we'll be done. So I've got 14 spots in this bed where I lost lettuces, and all the ones I lost actually were this Riccia, and so I'm pleased that I've got plenty of spares to replace those. So I'm really happy with that. It's so nice to come down to the allotment and not be surrounded by death and destruction like I am at the moment. So I'm going to get all of this cleared up, all those peas that died and Brussels sprouts that died. What else died? Broad beans, quite a few other things. Some of the celery, for example. So yeah, planting and clearing up. So anyway, let's get on with the tatsoi. I had 2 varieties of tatsoi. One was from Just Seed, I think, which was this stuff, and this stuff was from Premier Seed. Quite a big difference between the two. So anyway, I'm planting this one. So when you're planting at this time of year, these plants are pretty hardy, but they have just come from under grow lights at home where it's been nice and warm. So it is a good idea, I think, to make sure that there's no frost, at least for the next week, and that definitely looks like it's going to be the case. So I'm pretty confident that the goods are going to be okay. So I do have some lovely mature tatsoi in the polytunnel right now, but I am expecting this to run to seed by the time the other stuff that I just planted grows to maturity. So that should give me a nice continuous harvest. And again, you can probably see here there's 2 kind of different varieties of tatsoi here. One is one of the ones from Premier Seed, and then the other one is the one from Just Seed. The one from Just Seed I think is the one with the bigger leaves, and certainly easier to kind of harvest that one. I've also got a good supply of lettuces here as well, but the ones that I've just planted, they are my favourite spring varieties, and these are my favourite winter varieties. So hopefully by sort of, I don't know, April time, I'll be eating nice spring favourites. And then this is my experimental carrot bed with having to planted lettuces into, and again most of those survived the big freeze, no problem at all. Just a couple of them succumbed or weren't looking so healthy, so again I've just replaced those. But surprisingly, even through all of that really foul weather, these have actually grown, you know, quite a little bit. So very pleased with those. And although I have quite a lot of spinach in the ground at the moment, I'm always just planting new beds of spinach. So this stuff here should be coming into its prime, just as this. And this is going to seed. And then finally, for the new plantings, I just popped these little spinach in, and these are looking quite nice. And these are going to be grown for baby leaf spinach, so they're quite densely planted. And I've left a gap at the back here because that's where the early peas are going to go. And there's just these bits of straggly tatsoi here, which I'll be taking out and replanting that in a few weeks' time. And again, at the back there will be early peas. I hope you like this quick video. My name's Steve, this is the Seaside Kitchen Garden and Allotment channel, and I'll see you soon.